ask me questions, Wilma.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. I just wanted to get us started on our conversation.
Okay.
Is the angle good?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, my hair ain't really done in the back, so gotta keep it at this.
Okay.
And it's Callie's son.
Yeah.
Burning my thighs.
I really want to know what you feel about, the last thing I asked, like how important do you think relationships are when it comes to one's success?
For me, honestly, I think that's like the most beneficial thing in my life, because as soon as I started cutting people off that weren't necessarily healthy, my life just instantly was more productive and became better. And that's when I immediately knew that it wasn't just something that people were saying, that no, the people that you surround yourself with directly affect you. I knew it as the truth, and even now, trying to rebuild some of the relationships that I had let go, because I feel like I'm at a point where I can influence those relationships in a positive way. Sometimes for me, that it's like real difficult to see people in a certain headspace that I've grown so far away from, Yeah, so it's like really difficult.
I see that. Do you have anybody at the moment? You don't have to name names, but do you have anybody that you can say is at least a friend or an acquaintance that you feel like has reached the same point in their journey or close to in their journey as you, that you can kind of relate to?
Well, I have a few people. Obviously I have you, my husband, and then I have like Megan that's here. But there's really, the hardest part is that because God has given me vision, dreams, and goals that are so big, I don't really know anybody other than like you and a few other people that are trying to, that are headed towards that and know that it's attainable and can reach that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, because I don't have those kinds of people in my own life right now, other than you, I find myself turning to, the YouTubes and gaining mentorship through the people I love, whether it be Puffy or Will Smith or, or watching Kobe's story or Michael Jordan, because that's who I feel like I'm like. Like, I know I can do anything.
Yeah.
And I don't have any limits, so my brain works kind of like theirs, just like hustle till it works. And so that's who I align myself with, because I'd rather have conversations like theirs, thoughts like theirs, rather than someone on a lower frequency that's not trying to reach the heights that I'm going to right now.
Right.
And I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. You reach whatever goals and whatever level that God has, given you foresight to see. I just know mine are big. So, I try to make sure that my mind is always on that level as well. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We were, we were just talking about the whole Kanye West thing, and regarding, his mental health, and kind of watching him have a bit of a manic episode on the internet and at rallies. Oh, pups. And then we just, news just broke that Dave Chappelle actually, which is another person, I really look up to, because he's a great storyteller, that Dave Chappelle flew out there to Wyoming and went and checked on Kanye. And that's really what kind of brought up this conversation, because it's like, when people talk about love, I think they use it as just like this fluff term, when love is like real like that. Like, it makes you want to get up and like, yo, I tell you I love you, so I need to get up when I know that something's wrong with you. You know, something's not right. I don't feel comfortable with just letting everything be everything. If I love you,
something has to be done.
right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, and that's another thing, the importance of surrounding yourself. I bet Kanye I bet he thought Dave Chappelle was the last person that was going to come and check on him.
True. I honestly didn't think that'd be the person. I mean, I didn't put it past him, but I just didn't, expect that when I seen the name. So
right.
That speaks to his character, I feel.
This fly is about to... Right. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it really... I mean, there's some great people out there, and in my life, I want to make sure I'm one of those great people in that sense as well. Love over everything, when I tell you I love you, I want it to be shown in everything that I do towards you. I don't need it to translate into anything else other than love, and that's what that motion that Dave Chappelle did said to me,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I think you're on your way.
Thanks, Bookie.
Uh-oh.